Played another game. I played 2 games actually, just to pass a little bit of time. Won both, as you see, is a blowout again. These motherfuckers now are telling me that we're getting traded for that dude Shep Owens. Yeah, our rival. That's right. So let's see how this pans out, because it took me off the starter for a second. I won way back after one game.
Oh, good pass.
What? Good vision. Danny's so nice when you...
I said, Danny's so nice.
All right, Richard, we're right in the middle of the season, right in the thick of things. What is your main concern if you're a player playing at this particular portion of the schedule?
Your main concern is staying focused on the game of basketball. We understand everybody's been traded. I've been traded. You've been traded. I've been traded on the deadline before. So your goal is like, how do I just keep focused on basketball? That is the hardest thing. So that's always the trade deadline. You're not worried about anything else other than how do I keep playing my best.
Looking at the starting five for the Phoenix Suns. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with Ayton. And it's B in at the 3, the small forward. Count it.
Give some love to KD there, making the unselfish play.
And here are the Spurs. Jones with the bounce pass. Durant with the steal. About a minute played so far here in the first. And it's Paul penetrating. And there it is for him.
I love how creative Paul is at penetrating inside. Talented at reading angles and exploiting the holes in the D.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Now here's Vassell. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. Durant with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. A nice shot by Booker.
They've come out strong, 3 of their first 4 to start the game.
And looking back to Devin Booker in that 2015 draft, this guy went 13th overall.
What a steal. Plus, Book was the 4th guy taken from his own college. I think that put a giant chip on his shoulder. Fueled Devin to the all-star he is today.
Shot clock at 6. Puts it up from 17. Vassell, no good.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Here's B. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
Out to a hot start. 4 makes and 5 shots to begin this ball game.
Outside Collins. Here's Johnson, and then Johnson with the jam.
Boy, Johnson, let's just say he's a great athlete, wouldn't you agree?
For Phoenix, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Here's B. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. B's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
To the left side wing. Now, here's Vassell. He's covered closely. Can't connect from 13 feet out. Pass to Ayton. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
And it's Jones with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. It's a 10-point game. And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof.
Suns leading by 8. Setting the floor for the Suns. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with B, and it's Ayton in at the 5 down low.
Nice pass. Such a unique talent on both ends. That time, Booker showing us his vision.
Collins looking around. Johnson a wide open look, and he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Phoenix has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight.
Well, guys, look, the Phoenix Suns ended the regular season on a high note last year. They finished first in the Western Conference, a feat they hadn't accomplished in a bit of time.
Now here's Jones. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Johnson's shot is off. Inside. Here's KD. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
He dropped it almost. Well, he did for a second, but he caught
the
it.
noise and just stay focused.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
Collins passes to Vassell. To stop the run, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Devin Booker.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
In 2004, the Phoenix Suns clinched the top spot in the Western Conference, and they're about ready to do it again.
Yeah, and that was the Steve Nash, Amari Stoudemire days, and that was practically 2 decades ago.
Hold on, I want to...
But the Suns have earned this top spot. They have been putting in the hard work with this young core and grinding out all these games.
Is that 7 seconds or less?
Yes, sir.
Greg, Devin Vassell came in as a 3-and-D type player, but he's grown beyond that.
He has added secondary ways to contribute on offense. Still, not a great shot creator, but can finish plays in a variety of ways to help his team.
Outside Collins. Johnson surveying the floor. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Vassell. And it's Durant with the rebound. Suns leading by 15. Ball finds Booker. Here's B. With the drive. Off with the layup.
Credit to D. They made it really hard on him.
Outside, Jones. The pass to Jang. Vassell with it. Shoots it up. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded. How many times have we seen a possession
Put me on the bench,
like that
bro.
from
I
them
need
today?
a break.
Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. And going against Phoenix, their first meeting of the season.
And this, the first of 3 games these 2 teams will play against one another this season.
Gata Bates Diop checked in for San Antonio. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Vassell. Just 5 on the clock.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
That one, no good. Good D by Booker.
He's just basically a body out there right now, nothing else. The team is struggling, and he hasn't been able to help
Yes,
them
I was about to say, you better hand it to
And the
Durant.
jam by Kevin Durant.
Okay, normally the guy is a sleeper, but those were 2 loud points there by Kevin Durant.
Passes it to Bates Diop. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. And when people talk about defense, the term boxes and elbows comes up a lot. Great for our audience. Can you explain what that's about?
It's a great point, Kevin. And listen.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns ahead by 26 points.
The Spurs 24. The Suns 50. Your Spurs youth dance team.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You know, B has been exceptional here, guys.
What a welcome surprise that first half. Went above and beyond his usual scoring output.
And I like that they had the confidence in him to keep calling his number.
Sharing the wing spots, it's Vassell and Johnson. Zhang is out there with Collins, and it's Jones in at the 5. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. Here's Vassell. The shot, no good. The Suns go the other way with it. Their next game is at the American Airlines Center in Dallas for a game with the Mavericks. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Collins finds Zhang. Jones looking for an opening. Count that one.
You know what? Sometimes something good can come out of a bad possession.
Phoenix has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight.
And after a 2-decade-plus playoff streak, the Spurs have been in the lottery the last 3 seasons, and they're focused more on youth and development.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Now, for 22 straight years, San Antonio made the playoffs. But they haven't made the last 3 postseasons, and former Spur Robert Horry worries if they'll ever be relevant again, saying, I hate to say that. San Antonio's a small market, and guys just aren't going to go there. And that's a dire prediction for such a storied and successful franchise, Kevin.
Wow, no kidding, David. All right, thank you.
Go ahead.
The Spurs with one of the youngest rosters in the league, some quality young talent that they're very excited about.
And also acquiring draft capital. And they have a history of finding some great players outside the lottery like Tony Parker and Manu Ginobili.
You're right, they've always done it.
Yeah, you got to, when you're a small market, got to invest in development.
B gets the bucket.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
Pass to Vassell. Here's Johnson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on 8.
What toughness from Johnson in the paint, sticking with his shot and drawing the foul.
And Greg Kelvin Johnson is listed at 6'5", but he plays much bigger than that.
He has the strength to fight for rebounds with anybody. Fearless on the court and plays with an endless motor. His strength and willingness to use it makes him valuable.
2 points. That one goes.
Inside, Durant's scoring instincts take over, helping him find a path to that difficult shot.
The pass to Zhang. Now Vassell. That's good on the jump shot. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Paul dishes to Ayton. Hooker the pass to Paul. Here's B, covered by Johnson. Down low, it's tipped. Ayton lays it up off the glass. Ayton's got 6 points.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Durant against Collins. Right side Jones. Back to Johnson. All alone. Phoenix grabs the miss.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Shoots from 12. Another one falls for Phoenix.
And Durant's jumper is as pure as it gets. You just assume ahead of time it's going in.
Jones the pass to Collins. Now here's Johnson. Defense right on him. No good that time. Some solid defense there from B.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole, because he is just not there offensively.
And that's tough right there. Love when Durant goes up with purpose and finishes over contact.
Durant against Collins. Pass to Johnson. Vassell with it. Over Booker. Vassell, no good.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Number 50.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
Passes it to Johnson. To end the run, and the rejection by Ayton.
And using that wide reach to reject shots. Ayton can't afford to throw up weak stuff around the big fella.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books.
70.
And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
And the ability to drop your jaw with the pass is something you rarely see in this league. What a talent he is.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So with Durant sitting on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. They've got Landry Shamet, also Terrence Ross, be out there with Ayton. And it's Baisley in at the 4 spot. Graham surveying the floor. Fires from deep. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these 2 teams in that area.
Shamet the pass to B. Connects from 3-point range. He's got 15 points in just the second half.
And now he's starting to get it going. 4 3-pointers in the game for him, and 3 have come in this half.
Pass to Bates-Diop. Greg, we know a lot of teams using former NBA officials now working as consultants to teach their players how the refs see the game. I guess always looking for that edge.
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's a great idea because philosophically sometimes as the rules evolve, players got to learn how to evolve with them. So not getting the calls you might expect, also how you communicate with officials. I think all of that stuff plays a big role in just furthering that dynamic between the officials and the players.
Ross passes to B. No good from outside. The Spurs have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And I just love his competitiveness. He's showing there. The team might be down, but a drive like that could spark them. Their 3rd 3-pointer in a row.
Over to the left wing. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
To the inside. And Ayton throws it down.
And it's the way Ayton uses his body inside. It's what allows him to get so close to the basket.
Nice feed inside, saw the play develop, and hit him right when he needed to.
Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 in the 4th quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Here's B. San Antonio with the rebound. Bassey's got his 4th rebound in this one. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on B.
He'll be on the bench. Thank you. Get me out of here.
So it's the Suns winning easily here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they control the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.
Alright, I got one more in me, then it's bedtime, guys. It's about
Okay.
2:30 where I am.
You guys want to fill me in? Why do I feel like I was blindsided out there?
Because you were.
Look, but that's okay, all right? It's the last trick Othello's got up his sleeve.
Yo, Finn, he's really going to offer 3 first-round draft picks on top of me. For Shep? I mean, is Philly even going to sign off on that?
It's unclear.
There's more support for the trade on social than I would like to see.
What does that mean?
I'd say it's about a 50-50 split at this point.
Good thing social isn't in charge of the roster.
All right. Look, it still wouldn't hurt to fight that battle, so.
Okay, but we've already talked about this. We're not going to fight this fight in the press.
I'm not talking press. I'm talking about on the court. Look, Othello put his cards on the table. It's you versus Shep now.
Okay, hasn't it always been?
Yeah, but never this directly. Look, you've got an opportunity to put this thing to bed once and for all. All you've got to do is outperform Shep. Boyer hasn't pulled the trigger yet, which means he's still not sold. But there's a microscope on you two now. But if you go out there and you whoop Shep's behind on the stat sheet, there's no way Phil will trade you.
Rick,
look, how could he?
Rick, you know I'm not about the stats, man. I've never been about that.
But you are about this city. I know you're a team-first guy on P, but I don't see anything wrong with calling your number a little more than usual if it's going to get you to stay. You can't win a ring in this city if Othello trades you.
So it's me versus Shep.
Mm-hmm. It's you versus Shep, babe.
You got to end this, MP. Once and for all.
As you can tell, Danny, we've been asking CT Hezzy some questions to try to distract him. It doesn't look like it's working because he has increased the lead.
If you guys could, I sent over 35 more questions. Just
At this stage of the season, it's not unheard of to see teams lose steam. Doris, how do coaches keep their teams motivated for the second half of the year?
B, I think one thing quality NBA coaches do is they emphasize an NBA regular season is a marathon, not a sprint. Whether you are winning or losing, you're always building the foundation of your program. Do you have good defensive habits? Do you share the basketball? Are you committed to winning? Are you about your teammates? So much goes into success.
All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker on the backcourt. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Kevin Durant. And it's B in at the 3, the small forward.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring. And Tim Hardaway says, you know what? My teammate's open. I'm going to get him the ball.
Now here's Paul. He's averaging about 6 points per game. Pass to Ayton. Count it.
Wow.
1 for 1 to start the game.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
He made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
For 3, Hardaway. The shot misses. And Phoenix the other way now, coming into this, having notched a win against San Antonio in their last game.
And it wasn't just their starters putting in work. Their backups were real spark plugs on offense.
One thing we know, great teams in the NBA get production off the bench, and that was critical that night.
So it's the Mavericks now, coming off a Suns make. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And Tim Hardaway Jr., a valuable offensive weapon, even if he's a bit of a volume shooter, Brent.
Yeah,
that's on me, Katie. I let him do it.
Has never been a selling point, but he consistently will fill up the box score and always willing to shoot and can create for himself.
Yeah, Tim Hardaway Jr. to me is a terrific all-around player, right? He can score it, he can pass it, he'll rebound the position. There's a lot to like about his game.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Now here's Hardaway. We saw him with 19 his last time out. Oh, Ayton with the block.
Outstanding shot blocker. DeAndre Ayton off his feet in a hurry to send it back.
To the paint. Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
They're beginning to take control now, and this could be a crucial point in the game.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Now here's Hardaway. Checking the numbers, he's averaging close to 15 a game. To the middle. Ntilikina gets the bucket.
Ntilikina's reach and athleticism is absolutely a factor inside. He can score it in there, make no mistake.
Pass to Paul. To the inside. And there's Ayton on the assist from Paul. Paul's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Dallas calls timeout. The Suns beat them last time when these two met in Phoenix.
A missing piece was their offensive rebounding. There were just way too many one-and-done possessions for them.
You know, if you're going to create more points, you need to create extra possessions, and getting wiped out on the boards kept that from happening.
Here's Ntilikina. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. Irving for 3.
No.
Second chance shot. Ntilikina gets the bucket.
Well, this is the kind of activity and boost they're looking for from Frank Ntilikina. This guy will not give up on possessions.
Has to be. Hey, from beyond the arc. Another 3 for Phoenix. Now the big news for MP coming off the court. He has just inked a brand new shoe deal.
And you know, from what I heard, he went with Nike as the shoe company. Big get for Nike as well as for MP.
Now here's Powell. He's coming off a 10-point game against New York. And the shot's good by Irving.
Well, Kyrie Irving has a well-earned reputation for making the difficult shots. That is beautiful.
Has to be. 3-pointer. He's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Here's Ntilikina. McGee with it. Here's Powell. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
What you love about Dwight Powell is he has always been willing to mix it up on the interior. This guy is a tremendous athlete and gets it done.
3 points. They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now here's Irving, coming off a 22-point game against New York.
Well, you also have to credit the way he controlled the pace of the game and was able to create for his teammates.
Phoenix has gone 4 for 4 so far from 3-point land. Impressive. Here's B. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Booker's got 4 assists in the game.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
15. And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
And I think obviously we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead.
Smoking them already.
The Suns on top. They lead by 14. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Suns.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Suns. They've got DeAndre Ayton. Terrence Ross is out there with Chris Paul. Then there's Kevin Durant, and it's B in at small forward.
They are having major struggles from the floor.
And this Mavericks team, Grant, they're loaded up on shooters who can hurt you from outside.
And that's the way they should be built. Force teams to spread out and give Luka space. And when the Mavs get hot from outside, they are dangerous.
Back to Irving. Shoots over Paul. Dallas again missing. Phoenix has got all 4 threes to drop from downtown in this game. Pass to Durant. Shoots over Kleba. And it's in there. Durant's got 6 points.
Number 15. They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And the Mavericks call time here. Well, Doris, the last few years, we've seen teams put together rosters loaded with talent, but it hasn't always translated to rings.
I think what we've learned.
Substitution on the court.
Third. No, we still got time on the second quarter.
Here's Ntilikina, defended by Payne. Outside Hardaway.
Get on your man.
Soft touch off the glass. He's got 7.
Ntilikina may not be the prototypical lead guard, but he puts it on time and on target right there.
Going all in. That was the 2K drive. Well worth a second look.
And with a drive like that, you have to ignore the scoreboard and just appreciate the energy he's still playing with.
Morris against Warren. Ah, nice shot by Morris.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Outside Booker. Has to be. 6 on the shot clock. Hey, expanding his range. It's rebounded by Dallas.
After scoring with ease in the first quarter, he's really cooled down a bunch here.
Good on the
shot.
shot.
Cooled down a bunch?
Morris
Okay.
likes to get his points without having to put the ball on the deck.
Here's B. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Give him 23.
Credit the plays they're calling for him. Getting him right now some good shots.
And so it's Phoenix in a good situation. Up by 13 points to close the quarter. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. Back to the game after this break. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Tim Hardaway is out there with Maxi Kleber. Then there's Christian Wood. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Ntilikina in at the point guard position. That's Jason Kidd's 5 as we get into the second half.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish. Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, Luka Doncic, an all-star from his second season, and every year he's one of the favorites for MVP. But Luka says, quote, I still haven't won anything, so I've got a long way to go. Brian, if you didn't catch it, team success is the metric. He says the key is to win a championship.
Well, he certainly gives him a chance to do just that, Allie. Thank you. Has to be from deep. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
I'm actually trying to cool down after getting so many points now.
About a minute played here in the second half. Outside Irving. Just 5 on the clock. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Irving's got 9.
And you know, you felt this coming ever since summer when the idea of Kyrie Irving out of Brooklyn. Now, we all know the two sides just couldn't see a long-term future together. So the Nets were able to send Irving away.
Get back in there, KD.
Before he left in free agency.
Here's B. And the Suns getting another bucket right there.
Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
Here's Ntilikina. He's guarded by Paul. Kleber passes to Irving. On target from range. Irving's got 5 points now in the quarter.
It's one thing to be a scorer. It's another thing to be an efficient offensive player. Kyrie Irving doing work right now.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
And Dallas calls time here.
Anyone out there want a free t-shirt? These t-shirt cannons are going activated.
The Mavericks make...
Substitution on the court.
There's 25 seconds left in the third quarter. Payne against Irving.
He's trying to run down that clock.
We've got 13 seconds left in the third.
Number 15. First personal foul. Third team foul.
With first one falls.
Boy, when you think of Kyrie Irving, hard not to believe he has got perhaps the best handle in the entire NBA. The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Here's B. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. 33 points for him.
And an excellent job distributing the ball tonight. You can really see his feel for the game.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. On the court for the Suns, getting the fourth quarter going. Payne and Booker in the backcourt. T.J. Warren out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's B in at the three.
This is unbelievable. He has over half the team's points right now.
Back to Irving. Morris outside. Pass to Hardaway. Shoots over Booker. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Dwight Powell. That's his first foul. And the Mavericks with some changes. Christian Wood is checked in for McGee. Kleba comes in for Powell. And it's Ntilikina in for Morris. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for the Suns. Ball comes in for Payne. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
What a performance for Beyond the Arc in this game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
Back to Irving. For three, Hardaway. The Suns clear it. Ayton's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's B. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Booker's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. This Maverick squad struggling. Irving, the pass to Hardaway. Outside Irving to end the run. Not going to go that time.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Count it. Good.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Ntilikina. He's guarded by Paul.
With a jump ball.
And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
And here are the Suns now. The Suns have got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. Here's B. And the layup is good off the glass. He's got 44.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean
yeah, they
open
can't
looks.
stop me.
And Dallas
they cannot
calls
stop
time
me.
here. Well, Grant, the NBA has led the way when it comes to diversity and representation in high-level jobs. Grant, what are your thoughts on it?
Yeah, B.A., I love this. I mean, the NBA really, truly has been a leader when it comes to this. Whether it's coaches, front office, in the league office in New York, living and embodying the spirit of diversity and inclusion is what the NBA is all about. It's fun to be a part of.
Gotta be careful
the NBA where everyone is welcome. Here's Ntilikina. He's guarded by Paul.
Just let him shoot it.
6 to shoot. Pass to Kleba. Looking to end the drought. And it's Devin Booker with a rebound.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. 13 feet out. And there's Paul. That one's good. On the assist by Booker.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Irving finds Wood. Now Hardaway fires the 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Has to be. Left side Durant.
2 minutes remaining.
Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
Outside Hardaway.
Let him shoot it.
From downtown, hits the trifecta.
Well, we know that Tim Hardaway Jr. can space the floor. You don't want to allow him to start cooking.
Here's B. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got assist number 8 now on the night.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Irving against Booker. The shot won't fall. Ooh, Durant with some nice D.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Suns.
You love how they push the ball at every opportunity.
Yeah, they really dictated the pace, and it really paid off.
And with this one safely in the books, it'll mark their 23rd win of the year.
And once this game is all said and done, they'll have a healthy 2-0 lead in this season series.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for B.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
Irving, the pass to Hardaway. And he lobs it up to the rim. Ntilikina misses.
And the idea was good, but the execution severely lacking.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Hardaway, no good. Has to be. That one falls.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.
Nice, make some money off of them. Oh.
Unbelievable game, MP. Playing your tail off out there.
Thank you, Coach. Thank you.
That trade rumor really lit a fire under you, huh?
Man, all I keep thinking about is being better than Shep. I mean, I am literally obsessed right now.
This team still wants to trade you after this run you're on? I'll resign. No cap. I'm serious.
Really, Coach?
I am serious. You've been that good. I don't want to work for an organization that can't see that.
I hate to break up this little love fest you got going on here, but MP, you're wanted in the press room.
Make sure to let them know. This is your team now.
It's time for you to plead your case. Now, I don't want you to take any questions when you're in there.
No questions.
No. Talk about why you've proven that you belong here. All right? You'll never have a better chance than now. Support for this trade on social dipped below 10%.
So you want to strike while the iron's hot?
Exactly. Speak from the heart. And then
Make it
leave.
sound so easy, though.
It will be. You've got this, MP. It's your time.
I'll see you, Ash.
Yeah.
I need some fresher clothes than this.
What's going on, everybody? I figured we'd do this thing a little bit different this time. So we're gonna hold the questions, and I'm gonna just talk to y'all for a little bit. Now, ever since I was drafted, there's been talks about if I belong here or not. You know, first it came from the fans, then it came from the talking heads, and then it came from people within my own organization questioning my skill, my heart, and my leadership. And through all those attacks, I kept my head down. I kept my mouth shut, and I worked to the bone. I did everything that I could to make sure this team wins. I did everything that I could to make sure that people in my community are thriving. And I did everything that I could to make sure the people around me found success. But where does that get me? On the trading block. And for Shep Owens of all people. Someone who I've been outperforming my entire career. This future star you speak about. What does he do better than me? Does he jump high? Run faster? What? Stronger? What? Give me something. But that's cool. Because I win games. So my question to you is, what matters more? Highlight plays or championships? Because if you want to talk about a leader, the only person that Shep Owens has led is Shep Owens himself. That is it. He has no idea what it means to be a leader. He has no idea what it means to be a part of a team or a community. He has no idea about any of that. That guy is simply all ego and no heart. I mean, how can I make it more clear that I am exactly what the city needs? I mean, if the tape doesn't do it, and the numbers don't do it, and the people whose lives I've affected positively doesn't do it, what's gonna do it?
Yeah.
I mean, the people attacking me, do they even care anymore? Or do they just want to sell you a narrative? But you know what? That's of the past. Because I'm here to stay. So I just need for you guys just to get behind me on this one. Just trust me on this one. I am exactly who you guys need to be leading this team, to be the man of the city. So all I'm asking is just trust me. Because soon enough, you will see. Thank you guys for your time.
How you feeling?
I
Have
feel
any questions before you go on?
Nah, no questions. I feel really good. Stan seems super cool. I'm ready for it.
Interesting.
What? What's up?
Looks like a fella is out.
Stop playing.
You just tweeted that.
Hold
He's
on.
out.
Let me.
No.
Give me your phone. Give me a second. Give me a second. Okay. After spending the last 7 years of my NBA career helping build this team, the city deserves, blah, 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 it is with great sadness I announce that I'll be stepping down from my role as general manager effective immediately.
Give me my phone.
Hold on, there's more. It has become clear in the recent days that I share a different vision for the future of this franchise than the current leadership group.
Give me my phone.
And we have mutually decided to part
I've
ways.
told you all of this.
Crazy.
Never take this. MP, thank you so much for coming. I'm sure you've probably already heard the news by now.
Focus.
You know,
Right?
obviously, we're...
Oh, looks like you got what you wanted. Hope you're ready for it. I'll be asking you about it.
Obviously, we're gonna have to cover this. You going to change topics? That depends, Jocelyn. Are you game to cover Othello's unfortunate departure with a fair and balanced perspective?
You know how this works, Ashley. News happens. Kendrick and JJ react. I mean, I can't tell them what to say.
We both know that Kendrick has a certain agenda when it comes to MP.
With all due respect, you were well aware of Kendrick's views regarding your client before agreeing to this interview. So I guess I'm just trying to figure out what exactly has changed here.
I'm just trying to make sure that you don't railroad my client on national television.
That is not fair. We don't railroad. We don't do
Oh,
gotcha
wait.
interviews.
Hey. Ashley, I appreciate your intensity too. But let's just take a breather. I'll answer whatever question you guys got. I have nothing to hide.
Great. You're on in 30.
Wish me luck.
Wow.
Look, your access to MP is a privilege. It's not a right. Remember that.
What is so funny?
Oh, please. You should be paying us for this publicity. Your client just eviscerated his enemy and now gets to brag about it on national television. Pretty sure that's as big as a win as there is. But thank you.
Now, well, hold on. At the end of the day, this city is my home. These are my people, this is my team, and this is where I want to finish my career. All right? Now, Othello clearly didn't think I was the right guy for the franchise, which is very unfortunate because he's no longer going to be here. But from this point going forward, I'm just focused on that same goal. Deliver a championship to the city.
MP, you know and the world know I'm one of Shep's biggest fans.
Yeah, and one of my biggest haters, too.
Oh, slow down. I'm not a hater. I just call it like I see it. And right now, the way I see it, I gotta eat a little crow. Cause you got a mean streak in you, boy. You got that killer instinct that, quite frankly, I ain't think you had.
I mean, thank you, but is there a question in there?
Yeah. Where's this version of MP been hiding?
You know, being a leader is just about one thing. You know, one day you might need to put your arm around a teammate, the next you might have to yell at him to get his head on straight, you know, kind of thing. So it's all about the person and the situation. You know, so far in my career, I haven't really had to yell at cats that much, but I will say this, if you keep poking, you know, that dragon gonna get let loose one day, and you're not gonna like it.
And speaking of killer instincts, the reason we originally asked you on the show was to talk about the legendary press conference you just gave. Can you tell us a little bit about that, how you decided that it was time to speak up for yourself so publicly?
Yo, I'm the kind of guy that doesn't usually like to put myself in the spotlight. You know, like that's always been me. But giving the rumors, the innuendos, all the stuff, man, I decided that now is the time to really put it to rest. You know what I'm saying? Like, not for me, more so, but for my teammates. Because, like, ever since draft night, like, I was sick of it. And quite frankly, they were sick of it as well. You know, I tried to do everything that I could to quiet all the questions around me, my game, and just try to just focus on the game on the court. But apparently that wasn't enough, so quite frankly, I just had to do what needed to be done.
You certainly did, and now you'll be leading the city into the future as the unquestioned cornerstone of that franchise. MP, thank you for coming by.
Oh, man, anytime, man.
Right.
Appreciate it. Come on, Bert, bring it in.
Oh,
I know you always hating, but come on. I mean, cool now, bro. We cool now.
Man, yeah, we all right, man. We all right.
That's my
It's a lot
guy.
of pressure on you.
There he is, boys. Face of the franchise.
Yeah, KD. What up, boy? Yeah, we made it. We made it. CP, Booker.
I just got a request from Top Takes
Aiton,
Daily. They want to
yep.
talk about that epic rant.
Okay, so it played well.
Oh, yeah. Social is buzzing. They're calling it your superstar moment.
That sounds good.
It's very good, and Top Takes Daily is just going to amplify your message. I'd say the chances of you getting traded at this point are between, I don't know, 0 and 2%.
So it's still possible.
Well, yeah, anything is possible, but I'll take the 98% odds. This is great. You should shower before you get to that studio, because it's overwhelming. Go. Meet me at the studio. Get dressed, go, shower, thoroughly. Come on.
There's more opportunities. Ruffles, Gatorade. No. 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 I just made it into the All-Star League already. Yo.
Chocolate. I do not with them operatives. Think I might start a monopoly. Ooh, think I might buy me an Ivy League school. Mom couldn't buy me the popular shoes. Now I can get her a proper masseuse. I'm on a whole nother league. Money on level of G's. You are not who they believe. just trying to make peace in Korea. Got me up like a lazy freaky like. Oh my God, Rocket Man, like it's Rotterdam. New it, dashboard hologram. Overpriced, like it's big ball of brain. Roll the dice, might get out of hand.
It's either gonna be limitless takeoff or so we'll do that one for now. Alright guys, we'll be back tomorrow. I gotta get off for the night before I'm up all night.